Have you been on the water recently? Maybe a river or lake, or even gone through the preserves? Well, then you might have noticed some teeny tiny bugs that look like they're walking on water. What? These little critters are called water striders, and they are gliding or striding or walking on water. And they could do this for a few reasons. First of all, they are insects, so they have 6 legs, and their 6 legs are all spread out. That distributes their weight evenly, so it spreads all their weight out. And the second reason is this term called water tension. We're going to have to use our imaginations just a little bit here, but water is actually made out of things called molecules, and think of them as teeny tiny bubbles. Now, these molecules want to be pressed together very tightly. They want to be close to their neighbors. For the water that's right on the surface, there's no water above them. It's just air. So that means they want to be even closer to the molecules that are to the sides of them and below them. And that force that pushes down also creates sort of a thin membrane, a thin layer on top of the water. And that's what we call surface tension. Now, because water striders are so lightweight, they are able to walk or glide or stride on that water. They are not going to break through that tension. We're going to get a little crafty, and we're going to do a little bit of an experiment. So you are going to need some water. I just filled a bowl up, but if you have a puddle, a bowl, a pool in your backyard, feel free to test whatever kind of water. We have some glue, scissors, and I am using paper straws that I cut in half. If you want to give your water strider a little bit of an attitude, a little bit of a personality, you could have a pom-pom and some eyes. We are going to start by making an X with the first 2 of your straws. I like to squish it a little bit in the middle so I know where it is. Then you are going to take your glue. Now you could use Elmer's glue just like this, but if you're impatient and you have an adult's help, you could also use a hot glue gun. Both ways will work. Then you are going to take your 3rd straw, and I like to squish it down again a little bit. You're going to put it right in the middle of that X. We're going to glue this down, and we're going to hold it just like that. These are the 6 legs for your water strider. Now, water striders do have teeny tiny feet. All right, so we're going to squish them down, bend it a little bit. And then what I like to do is just kind of bend the whole thing down. Now, before we even put the straws or water strider body in the water, you want to get down really low, and you want to make sure that all your feet are touching the table. This even footing is what helps real life water striders balance. So just like when you float in a body of water, you make that starfish and you try to balance. If you put one leg down, your body's going to sink. Same idea with this water strider. All my straws are looking good, so I'm going to test this out. So our paper straws are floating just like the water strider. I made a friend earlier today just to show you what our water strider could look like. Again, I was a little impatient, didn't want to use Elmer's glue, but it will work. So, and that is what our water strider looks like when he's all completed. So next time you walk along the river, a lake, or a creek in the preserves, see if you could see these bugs, these insects, gliding over the water. You know what? Let's go look for some today. All right, friends, thanks for experimenting with us today. As you can see, we have plenty of little water striders out here on the Des Plaines River. So next time you visit the preserves, keep your eyes out for critters that are big and that are small.